And then does one overpowers the other as the novel progresses? So it's connected to loyalty. Can you talk about loyalty theme in the story?
Can you talk about
Yes.
Go ahead.
Because because Buck is loyal to his caretaker, Buck. I mean John Thornton. He is loyal because he saved him at first, so he has to be loyal, of course. And the second thing, he has to be loyal because Buck saved John Thornton when that guy wanted to kill him, because they're both loyal to each other.
Okay.
I think that's...
Okay. Can you just go around, and I want everyone to talk about loyalty. And please don't repeat yourself. If he has mentioned something, just give us some more ideas about loyalty. And then don't just talk about John Thornton, because he was not just loyal to him.
Like, he was loyal to everyone, like his previous masters. Like, even they beat him, he was like loyal, and he does like everything he can to like make his pride. And he was more loyal to everyone, but not like Hal or something, the three person, because like he knew like they were going to die, like ice, and like they were new in Alaska, so I think like he was not kind of loyal to them, because like he didn't like go with them, and like he stayed with John Thornton, but I think like he's loyal to everyone.
Okay. Andy, what do you think about loyalty towards Judge Miller versus John Thornton and Buck? Was it the same loyalty? Was it the same intensity of loyalty? And what can you tell me about that?
Can you repeat that question?
What is the difference between Buck being loyal to Judge Miller versus being loyal to John Thornton?
John saved Buck's life, and Buck loved him, so he is loyal to John. But George,
Nana, can you help him? Because you guys, you kind of just, if you have anything to say, you can say. You don't have to. I don't have to take turns. Okay.
Because Judge Miller was his first master, whom he grew up with, and yeah, he stayed with Judge Miller from very small. So yeah, he's kind of, so he's loyal with Judge Miller. And the John Thornton, his part is kind of different with Buck, because he saved his life, and also he loved him as his own children, that from anyone, that he have never got that kind of love from anyone.
Okay. So that's a good thing that you brought it up. So what love or loyalty? What is the difference?
Different.
Can you repeat the question?
I just said she mentioned love with loyalty. So love or loyalty, and what is the difference?
The definition or what?
What is the difference with Buck
And
and the love or loyalty?
yeah.
And then also it's connected to my first question. Or is there a difference between love and loyalty? Do you have to love everyone who are you loyal to?
Not really.
So I just wanna hear from you guys, all of you at the table. What do you think about it?
If someone loves Buck, then he would love them back and then loyal to them, and then he would do everything for them. But if
Still, Bob was loyal to everyone.
Like, loyal, I mean, Bob.
You hold him.
It's fine. Go ahead, Pranka.
Okay. Like, Bach was like loyal to Red Sweater Man too, cause like his job was to do the work, and like even like Red Sweater's Man was like mean to him, but like he was loyal to him too, cause like he had a work to do like what he was meant to, and I think like difference between love and loyalty is like you don't have to love a person like to be a loyal. So I think yeah.
Okay, can you just send your mic around and let's hear about others' opinions?
I think love and loyal, the difference between those two is something big. Because love is something that you love something, but loyal is something you are loyal to, and you have to do it, and you have to do it with all of your heart.
Okay, keep going. Andy?
I think the difference is if you loyal to someone, if someone is your master, it's normal to loyal to your master. But if you love someone, it's you can do everything for him,
Yeah.
so it's different from.
Okay, so there is a difference, it's not the same. Okay, keep going. Anybody else?
is it like when you love someone, you have to be loyal to them, but when you loyal
Can you
to
just give her a
someone-
mic because I can't hear her? Okay, go ahead. So what did you say? Is it something like,
Is it like when you love someone, you have to be loyal to them, but if you're loyal to someone, you don't have to, like, you really don't have to
Okay.
love them?
okay, so let's talk then, let's go back to that submission question. So how does Buck balance submission over dominance? So what would be the submission? Well, why did he submit in first place? Why? He had to do things that he was told to do. And then also he was dominant. So how does he balance the two? And when? Did he do it from the beginning?
No.
What does it change? And does the one overpower the other as the novel progresses?
Since
Where was he more in submission, at the beginning or the end? Or where is he more dominant? Can you just talk about that?
I think since the beginning he was submissive, but since
Why?
the
Why was he more
he
submissive?
was new and then he didn't know anything because he just was kidnapped from the men and then he had to do whatever they say, otherwise they would beat him, and then
Okay, so he had to learn something.
yeah, but
So-
then since he got he learned stuff from the men and all the dogs that what he had to do and what he had to work on, and then since the speed rude to him, and then after the probably chase or something, and then he was dominant because he stand up for what he want and then he do for himself.
Okay, can you just go on, let's just give it to Pranta or Abdi. So Pranta, you're thinking about that. Anything to add what she said, because I think that was really good what she said.
Okay, then I'm giving to Auntie. Man,
Can you give back to her? The mic. So how do you, okay, sorry. So how do you connect submission and dominance? Are they related to primordial instincts of Buck or not? And his primitive call?
I think so, cause like he has to learn like I mean like everyone has to learn something to go in their like real life. I mean like if we want to have a like happy life, a like successful life, you have to go through like hard times. So I think that's it.
I think he had to learn in the end because in the first time because he had to obey the law of fun and club because he learned from it at first and then he had to take it with him and even with primordial instinct.
Okay, can you just give Andy the mic? So Andy, what are the laws of the club or fang? What is the law of club and fang?
The law of club is you should never fight against a man with a club.
Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so let's open this dialogue to everyone. Hamze, you're with us because now everyone is included, okay? So let's open this, so I would agree with you. But what does it mean? You should never stand against the man with a club. So audience, everyone outside of the circle, what do you think? What did you say, you?
It doesn't matter how strong you are, if the man with like club or anything on his hand, you can't even fight against him.
Okay.
You will lose anyways.
Anything else that other people would say or add?
What did you say?
Okay, because I'm gonna go around with mics and just kinda, we're opening our conversation to the whole class, okay?
Okay.
So, Andy, thank you. So, what is the law of club? How does this law of club relates to human beings? What do you think?
What's related?
The law of club, how is it related to humans?
The law of club. It's about the strong, and it's about the let me tell the example for the boss when he lives in a Judge Miller house. He was never beaten and never suffered like any kind of any other thing like that. Like he suffered like after, and he was never beaten. He was learned to love. Like he never beaten by hand or any of the things, and he had never seen like that. So it's kind of when he got to the club of the man, and he learned that he got beaten, and he learned that club of the man is the strongest and the fear one, and they're not good.
Okay.
And it's kind of related.
What's the difference between the law of the club and law of the fang, or is it the same thing?
Whoever is strong.
It's kind of same thing. It's like about the fear and strong power.
Okay, okay, thank you. Anything to add, the audience? No, okay, so this is how we're gonna, I see that you guys are not working right. So I think what you're going to go do now, guys, take your papers and go sit around the circle, don't sit by each other. so we have kind of we spread. I want Jyoti's group in the middle right now, and then I